Apple TV releasing a teaser for the third season of Ted Lasso today. Here's a quick peek.
But I still believe.
Well, if seeing is believing, I believe we've been seen.
There we go. Lots of fans have been waiting quite some time for that. The third season of Ted Lasso starts streaming on Apple TV Plus on March 15th, just about a month away. Yahoo Finance's Ali Canal is here with us. Ali, lots of people are excited. The person to the right of me is very excited for this. What can we expect?
Oh, yes. And I've had multiple people over the past year and a half come up to me and say, do you know when Ted Lasso
17 months,
I know.
man.
October 2021 was when we last saw this show, and finally it is back. It's going to be released on Wednesday, March 15th, as you said. First 3 episodes available on that premiere day, and then will be released once a week on Wednesdays this time. The last time we saw this show, they released it on Fridays. So it's the first Apple TV series to premiere and debut midweek. But, you know, it's just one of those shows that it's adored by fans. It's adored by critics. It won multiple Emmys for Best Comedy, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress. So I think fans are just excited to finally see this show return. But Shauna, as you and I were talking about, sometimes it takes too long for these shows, especially with the binge model. You binge it all, and then all of a sudden you don't get a new season for 2 years, and you forget everything that happened in the seasons prior. So I'm on YouTube trying to look up the synopsis of what happened the past 2 seasons, and I do think that's sort of risky, and you could lose some viewers that way.
With the Shrinking show, this will be my 2 favorite shows on TV, both on Apple TV, because Shrinking and Ted Lasso, terrific. They are out of the gate. Speaking of Apple, they have the halftime show. We have some fresh numbers from the Super Bowl and the Apple Music halftime show. How many tuned in?
So for the Super Bowl, and I unfortunately am an Eagles fan, so I watched the whole game, loved the whole game up until the very last minute, but I was not alone. 113 million folks tuned in to watch this game, the third biggest TV program of all time behind the 2017 and 2015 Super Bowls. But it really was that halftime show with Rihanna that gathered the most viewers. Nearly 119 million people tuned in to watch this, the second highest rated halftime show, right behind Katy Perry. I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on what you thought of Rihanna and her performance.
So I liked it. I love a lot of her songs. I thought it met some of the hype out there. To be honest, I didn't love it. It was far from my favorite halftime show.
I'm so relieved to hear you say that, because Rihanna fans will come for you, man.
Oh, I know.
And they already have. There's already TikTok saying she's pregnant, this and that, and it's
certainly drummed up a lot.
She was pregnant. That's what I saw.
Amazing.
It was a very average performance. I was very obvious she was lip syncing everything. I don't know. I was not moved by it, other than the fact that she plugged her company. I thought it was just okay.
Yeah, and I read a headline saying that instead of chaos, she chose to be very sleek and simple in some ways. I can respect that, because I do think the halftime show has become this spectacle, but I was disappointed that there were no guest performers. That's like one of the things.
Yes, there was. There was her unborn child.
If you count her unborn child. But I mean, she has so many great performers that have been featured on her songs. I was expecting that. I was expecting a little bit more. And again, like you said, Dave, I know people are going to come for me for that, because they are very protective, and I love Rihanna. Don't get me wrong, she looked amazing. The few times that I did hear her sing, she sounds amazing. I hope it comes with a tour or something soon, but for now.
Yeah, but you also got to give her a lot of credit. When I was pregnant, I've been pregnant twice, I wouldn't be getting up on one of those things suspended all the way in the air, let alone performing in front of more than 100 million people. So,
and what a way to announce your pregnancy.
Oh my God, incredible.
It is iconic in that way.
Certainly is.